Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Kelly and welcome to my April favorites video. I love doing these videos. I love playing with makeup and I especially love it when I'm able to sit down and I get to pull from every category my favorites. Some of them are absolutely brand new, some of them are newer, some of them are just old school, ride or dies, not gonna replace it. They still have a very, very strong place in my heart. So if you're excited to see what makeup products are my favorite for this month, go ahead and hit the like button and we're going to jump right into the makeup. So I do have all of my favorite makeup sitting here already to be played with, and my face is washed, moisturized. I do have sunscreen on. I keep talking about it. I don't ever remember to get it here, but it is here. This is the Clinique Prep Start Daily UV Protector. This is SPF 50. It wears really, really well underneath my makeup, and this is just a trial size, so I probably will be picking up the bigger size. Just, I like how it wears underneath my makeup, and this little bottle's lasted me quite some time, so the bigger bottle last me forever, right? So some of these are newer this month, some of them are relatively new, and some of them are not new at all. So it is what it is. But first I'm going to go in with the Revlon Colorstay Prep and Protect. This also has SPF 34 in it. I like this just because it's added SPF. I don't like to burn, but I do burn quite easily, so this has been becoming a favorite because I am outside quite a bit right now, and I really, really want all the sunscreen I could possibly get. So I like this one. It is, I feel like it's very moisturizing, and it does, I feel like, smooth out like my pores and my wrinkles and crinkles and whatnot. So I do like that. And I love the SPF factor. So this is definitely a favorite for right now. And still no change to my favorites. I still love the Revlon Candid foundation as well as the L'Oreal Freshwear foundation. I couldn't decide between the two last month, and I can't decide between it this month either, although I did have somebody comment saying that they liked them mixed together, and I will say that combo is amazing. I really, really like it as well, so I am going to do that because usually I'm not a combo foundation kind of person, but this is a really, really good one. I do still really like this one on its own, and I still really like the L'Oreal on its own, but these two married together are really, really nice. So thank you, Darby, for another great suggestion. I absolutely do like this, and I do typically go in with about a half a pump of each. And I just mix it on the back of my hand. But yeah, these, I really, really do think you get a really, really beautiful wear time. And I think with the added blue light benefits and a little bit more fuller coverage, you can't go wrong with this combo. Really good. And I do actually like this with the sponge, which is surprising. I mean, I didn't think I was ever going to get away from my dome brush. It applies everything really good. I really like it. But with a combo, I like the sponge. And this is just the L'Oreal sponge, which is my favorite. I like the Sonia Kashuk one, the big marble one. But I didn't repurchase that one. I did repurchase, or no, I didn't repurchase it. That's when I tried this one, and I think this one might be my all-time favorite. So I probably will repurchase this one soon because it's starting to break apart where my nails kind of dig into it. But this combo of foundation is so nice. It doesn't apply terribly with the brush if you really like the brush. It also doesn't do bad with just your fingers, surprisingly. Usually foundations that have like the lighter coverage, I find do better with my fingers, but ones that have higher coverage, they're just temperamental, I think, with fingers. But this one's not terrible. But I do like it with a sponge. It's so good. It's so, so good. And I'm going to go in with the Revlon Candid concealer. This is still my favorite concealer. If I can wear any concealer forever, I think it's going to be this one. I think I found what I've always been looking for. I do have mine in the shade 10, which is vanilla. But this is just, it's perfect for me. It's not drying, but it dries down by itself, if that makes sense. Like, it doesn't hurt my eyes. It doesn't make them feel dried up and Sahara Desert. Bad, bad, bad. And it does crease initially, but then once you tap that out, usually by like the end of the makeup application, like your full face, tap it out one more time and I'm good to go. I seriously love it. And I do prefer to just use my finger with it. But it cancels what I want it to cancel. I do feel like it is, I mean, it's not full coverage. I'm okay not having full coverage. But it does cancel out. It wears really, really well. You can set it, you don't have to, and it wears beautiful either way. So if I do choose to set, which with the mixture, it does have a little bit more of a tack, rather than if you use them on their own. They're pretty okay just putting your powder products on, but the Revlon Candid setting powder, again, that whole line has really impressed me. I still love all of it. So I still would highly, highly recommend all of the Revlon Candid products. I am just going to tap under my eye real quick. I have just barely any on here. I have been liking a matte under eye. More so than like an unset eye, because this one's not luminous. I wouldn't call it luminous, but it definitely has a look to it where it doesn't look matte, semi-matte, demi-matte maybe. But this powder does really, really well under the eyes, which for the longest time I didn't set my under eye because I didn't like powder under there at all. And I usually do not like loose powder at all. But this loose powder is really, really nice. Absolutely would recommend this. If you like powder or you're looking for a powder, I like this one. You don't use a lot, and it does set my whole face. I mean, I barely use any underneath my eyes, and it's beautiful. And again, it lasts all day. It's so good. I need to grab eyebrows. For eyebrows, I have not switched my favorite. This is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in Ash Brown. I've been using this. It's almost empty. And I'm debating about whether or not I should get another one of these or whether I should try another brand's skinny pencil, because a couple people I know really, really like the CoverGirl micro pencil. I'm not sure on the name of it. And then I saw that L'Oreal has one that I hadn't tried. So if you have any drugstore recommendations, go ahead and leave those in the comment section. Just, I'm not sure if I want to keep using this one. It's a really great color, and I think that is really why I'm drawn to it, because I prefer my brows to be a little bit ashy. And so many brow products just, you know, they have like a brunette color and it's warm, and I don't want warm in my brows. And sometimes the taupe is too light. So far, this is the one I've been happiest with. Okay, it's something I went back to. This was an old favorite from last year. This is the L'Oreal Lumi Bronze It. I have been trying a bunch of matte bronzers, and I did get a couple matte blushes, and I was like, this is okay, this is okay. It's still missing something, because I do love that Margin Frost from MAC, and it's kind of a satin. And I thought the reason why I wasn't liking these matte blushes was because it was missing something. So I went back to a kind of luminous bronzer, and boom, that's what was missing with those. So I fell back in love with this. And again, it's not that the other bronzers that I have are bad, or the ones that I've been trying aren't good and that I don't like them. This is just a favorite. I went back to a favorite. I don't know why, but this is just, it's not glowy, but it is, and I don't know what about it, because I don't find that it's shimmery or anything on the skin at all, but it just, for whatever reason, looks so stinking good on the skin. But I have been loving it. Again, I think this is the one I use almost all year. Oh, I used it for so long. Last year when I had found it. So, it's back. I love it. It's a favorite. It's a good one. For blush, since I just said that I had some matte blushes that just seemed to not be working really good, I did pull the e.l.f. Always Cheeky. This is their primer infused blush, and it's new this month, but I love this. I was like, this is really pretty, and I liked it, and I kept using it, and I was like, it's not, I don't think it'll ever be a favorite. And then I tried it with this bronzer, and I went, oh, there it is. It's so pretty, and now I want to wear this combo all the time. I like that you can do a very soft flush of color, or you can build it up, and I do find that it just lasts all day. It doesn't move, and it definitely gives me that pinched cheek look. I love this blush. Love the blush. And weirdly, I like the packaging. And it's very simple, I know, but I like it. For highlighter, I am still in love with the Wet n Wild loose powder, and I'm So Lit. I like the fact that I can kind of go easy with this, or I can build it up. And I still am trying to figure out this brush, if I like it or not. I'm in an impasse with it, I think. But it's beautiful. For as much as you pay and how much you get, it's beautiful. And I am just going somewhat subtle with it today. You know, you can definitely pack this on and go, whoa, way too fast. You can. But, again, you can have just this nice look to the skin. And I think that's why I like it. I definitely feel like if it's a versatile kind of product where it can go kind of lighter or I can go punchy if I want to, you know, I have that control. It tends to be a favorite. I like that control. For my eyeshadow, this wasn't new this past month, but it was new last month. This is the Milani Soft and Sultry, and it is a very basic neutral palette, but the reason why this is a favorite, there's been a few days where I wanted a little bit more glam, but I just didn't have time. I can sit down with any palette and find a look, and that doesn't always pose a problem, but when I need to do my makeup really fast, I need to sit down and just have it done. And I like this one because it's just all in rows and super quick, super easy. It's one and done, and you really look put together. So I am going to go through and just use this first column here, which is the weekday. I am going to put that all on my eyes. I am just going in with that matte shade to start. But this I was really, really surprised by because it's a beautiful palette. It blends well, it blends easy, wears well. There's no complaints, but the month that I got this new with was with a Lime Crime, which is a very, very beautiful palette. I still really like that one, but I have reached for this a lot more just because of the ease of everything. Oh, I forgot to prime my eyes, but I'll mention it anyways. This is the Ulta Beauty matte eye primer in the shade Nude. This is my go-to favorite eye primer that I was just so excited to put my eyeshadow on I forgot to use, so this is a good eye primer if you're looking for one. Oh, epic fail. But even though this palette is pretty basic as far as the colors, I still think they're very, very pretty and unique, and they are set up for you, which is nice. I do like smaller quads or trios for that reason, because the color combo is kind of already done for you. And you can get, like I said, a very pretty put together look very, very fast without having to think about what to do or where to pull from. It's all just right there. So it is nice, and it has become a favorite. I'm so thankful this was recommended. Something else I really like about this palette with the weekday, you can still take that matte shade and smoke it out just a little bit, just to give it a little bit extra, but it still looks so nice, and it's not overly done, but it's not undone. I mean, it still looks like I had some effort in my brows. Something that is new, that is super surprising, that I even like it at all, is the Benefit Highbrow. I got this in my Ipsy Glam by Plus, and I've tried pencils like these, and I'm like, meh. You know, I don't really see the use of them. It was just an extra unnecessary product, but I actually really do like it quite a bit. I like the shade, and I like the ease of it. I mean, it glides on, it doesn't tug, and it blends so nice. And it looks really, really good with more intense eye looks, but it looks good for just everyday looks too. And I have done just my eyebrow in the inner corner and then like bronzer in my crease, and it's actually really nice. So this has become a favorite already, which is surprising because I usually don't like those kind of products. A eyeliner that is new, it's brown. and it's not Cargo. I think I've been using Cargo for a year and a half. I've been using that same, not the same physical pencil, but that same color brand and everything. This is the L'Oreal 16-Hour Infallible Never Fail Eyeliner in brown. I picked this up. This is an automatic eyeliner, which I typically don't like, but I really do like this one. And what I like about it is it's a little bit easier to use because it has, on the other end, it's got a smudger or something you can just do like a mini wing and kind of just manipulate the eyeliner just a little bit. And so I do really, really like that. And I like that it's at a drugstore price, obviously. I was out and about and had extra errands to do and needed an eye pencil, so I grabbed this. And I don't think I've touched Cargo since. And I've got it in my project pan, which is, I know it sounds so bad. I'll use almost everything out of that project panning bag, and then I'll grab this because that's what I do. But it is a really nice pencil. It doesn't tug. It gives me exactly the pigment that I want, and it stays both on my waterline and my lower lash line. But it gives me a beautiful line that I like, and it's brown. For the inner part of my lower lash line, I do like the Maybelline Lasting Light Liner. I have mine in shady, shiny bronze. This right here, I think it just gives a little bit of kind of an eye-opening effect for me, and it does brighten a little bit, and it gives it a little bit of a bronzy color. I love, 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 love this still. For lip gloss, I can't stop reaching for this. This is the Ulta Beauty of Marvel's Adventure Lip Gloss. I have mine in the shade Invincible. It's the lightest one, I believe. It's got a little bit of glitter. It's got a lot of glitter to it. And it is pink. But I have been wearing this a ton. It hasn't really left my purse at all, other than to come out to be on camera in videos when I want it. But I wear it on top of other ones. I wear it on its own. I like this lip gloss. I think it lasts for a fairly good time, and it doesn't dry out my lips. It's a little bit of color, a little bit of sparkle, which at first I didn't think I was going to like, but I really like it. For mascara, I am going in with my Clinique Duo. It has lash building primer and high impact mascara on the other end. I do really like these. This is an old school favorite. I went back. It's a favorite, and I don't regret any of it. I miss this. I did go ahead and spray my face with the e.l.f. Hydrating Coconut Mist. This is another ride or die. I don't think it'll ever not be an absolute favorite for me. I don't think I'll ever find anything that'll replace this. Just, it's that good for me. I like it. It hits all the marks. I can't say enough great things about it. That is everything for the month of April. I am super excited with everything that I do have on my face. It is a very neutral look. It is very me. It is very basic, but it is glam. I like it a lot. I do feel like I've worn this a few times this past month. Exactly the same look, because the way that palette is lined up for me, it fast my makeup. I love it. Some of them are very new products, some of them are newer products, and some of them are just going to be ride or dies, I think, and not going to replace them, but I can't say never, because I guess I did replace my MAC favorite. Right now, I am in love with that e.l.f. blush, and that is very new. So I hope everybody had a fantastic day today. I hope everybody had a fantastic month. It is the end of April. Go ahead, give this video a big thumbs up, and share with your girlfriends. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!